Okay, and to continue with the review of grammar, we are going to start today with a review of past participles as adjectives. Okay, so there are two cases in which we will use past participles as adjectives. Okay, and this is the first one. So we will use past participles as adjectives from passive voice. So if you practice passive voice before, this shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, for example, that's a sentence in passive voice. The book was edited, right? Okay, you can say the edited book. And now, edited has become an adjective, right? So, and of course, this is the typical structure or a way to use the adjectives in English, right? An adjective plus noun. So as you can see, the adjective, the original sentence in passive voice, the past participle has become an adjective, right? So you say the edited book. And of course, you can use this information to make a sentence, something like this. The edited book was very interesting. Okay, so now this is the question, right? Can you create adjectives using these original sentences in passive voice? Right, that's something to think about. But before we go to the sentences, let's take a look at the example again. Right, this is the example. Remember, the original sentence in passive voice is the book was edited, and the adjective would be the edited book, right? Okay. So now, can you create adjectives? Using these original sentences in passive voice, these are the sentences. The house was painted, the website was updated, the app was reinstalled, and the window was broken. Okay, I'm gonna ask, it would be a good idea now for you to maybe pause this video and write your adjectives plus nouns. And also you can create some sentences, right? That would be very good practice for you. So I hope you can pause the video now for a moment. Okay, if you pause the video and you created your adjectives and then created your sentences, we can continue with the second part, because remember that I told you that there are two situations in which we will use past participles as adjectives. So let's go to the second one. Okay, so the second one is we use past participles as adjectives to express feelings. So when I talk about feelings, what is the question that comes to your mind? Okay, of course the question is, how are you? How is she? How are you doing? Right? Or how do you feel? Notice example. No, right? How are you? Or how do you feel? Of course the answer is, I am tired, right? Tired would be the past participle as an adjective. In this case, to express feelings. All right? And of course we can be more dramatic, no? And say something like, how is she? Okay, she's tired? No, she's exhausted, right? Exhausted would be the past participle as an adjective, right? To express feelings, how people feel. Okay? So then we use past participles, and most of the past participles as adjective, most of them are with ed, right? For example, bored, tired, amazed, exhausted, surprised, shocked, impressed, annoyed, no? And there are more, of course. But wait, watch out. Something important. We have to be careful. Sometimes we confuse ed adjectives with ing adjectives, no? So it's important to maybe remember this very fast. So ed adjectives, as I mentioned before, are used, and these are past participles as adjectives. So the ed adjectives are used like bored, amazed, etc. are used to talk about feelings. They answer the questions, how are you, how do you feel, how is she, how does she feel, how is she doing, right? So feelings, remember how people feel. And the ing adjectives that are not past participles, they are called present participles. These ing adjectives are used to answer the question, what are you like, what is she like? That's when you talk about a description. So be careful and try to understand the difference. One thing is a feeling, how you feel as a person, right? People have feelings, and the ing is to describe people or to describe objects. Okay, so let's see the next one. So this is an example, right? Okay, for example, how is he, or how does the man feel? All right, he's bored. You can also say he feels bored. You see, so I use the ed. He feels bored, right? It's a feeling. But now the question is, why is he bored? Well, maybe his book is boring, so I am describing the book, right? Okay, and or maybe no. Look at those people. No, can you describe those people? We can describe those people. Maybe they are boring. You see, so notice the difference between the feeling. This is a person that is feeling something, and that's why we say bored. And the book and the other people here talking blah 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 blah, we are describing them. So we say the book is boring, those people are boring. Okay, so to finish this video with one more example, no, remember this. It is not the same to say Spider-Man is amazed. It's not the same as to say, well, you know what, Spider-Man is amazing. Okay? Well, so I hope this video was clear, and if it was not clear, maybe when we meet in class we can talk about it with more examples. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope it was useful for you, and I'll see you in future videos. Thank you very much.